The stir-fried long beans recipe serves 4. 1 pound long beans cut 2-inch pieces. 4 tablespoons vegetable oil. 1 tablespoon garlic minced. 1 tablespoon ginger grated. 1/2 teaspoon sesame oil. 1/2 teaspoon rice vinegar. To taste, salt and white pepper. Okay, for the next recipe, which is the stir-fried long beans, you will need to get all your mise en place in place. This is a very fast cooking method. It is a stir-fried, so it's very important that you get all your hardware together. You want to get your water for blanching going. You want to warm up your wok, which you'll be using to stir-fry. Straining utensils, you want to have all of that ready. The mise en place for the ingredients, you will need to have your green beans, your long beans here. You need to have your oil, minced garlic, your grated ginger, sesame oil for glazing, white wine vinegar, salt and white pepper. Okay. Here's a piece of uncut long beans I want to show you. Okay. For this piece, you want to take it and cut it both ends. Take it off. And then you want to cut this down about 2 inches at a diagonal, like so. Okay. Okay. That's what you want. Over here, you have the cut, unblanched long beans. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started now. I'm going to take these guys. We're going to drop them into 2 blanching methods that you can employ. You can use the wok, a regular pot here. For the wok, you'll need to have your strainer. As you can see, the strainer fits perfectly well here in the wok. For the pot blanching, what you want to do is you want to drop the beans in here. You want to take them out, strain them into this pot so that they come out at the same time. Okay. So those are 2 methods that you can select from. I'm going to actually do both. I'm going to strain them off, do both. Okay, so here we go. These are some unblanched beans. Half of them will go in here. We'll put half in here. You only need to blanch these for a few seconds. You want to make sure you retain the vibrant green color. Don't overcook it. That's why it's very important to have your ice water here ready to go. A few seconds in here. Please bear in mind that you will be cooking them again in the wok, so don't overcook them. Okay. So this is about the color that I'm looking for. You don't want to go any further than this. Okay. So from here, as you can see, everything comes out. Go into here. In this pot here, we'll just take this guy here, we'll just strain them off into here. You're going to strain them through here. This way you'll get every single one of them out at the same time. And then immediately shock them. Okay. This will stop any carryover cooking, which will allow you a little bit more cooking time in the wok. Okay. Next, we have here a drained bowl of long beans. They've been blanched and strained, strained off. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, you have to make sure that you have all your mise en place in place. Again, your green beans, your oil, garlic, grated ginger, sesame oil for glazing, vinegar, salt and pepper. Okay. So let's get everything near. We can go ahead and get started. First, please be sure that your wok is warmed up properly. It's been sitting on low heat here. Okay, now we're going to turn up the heat. Okay, first thing we're going to do is you're going to take your oil, get it into the wok. You want to take this oil here, swirl it around, that it's evenly distributed. Okay. Next, you're going to take your garlic. Should start with the ginger first. Put your ginger in there. Nice and hot. Garlic. Immediately introduce your green beans. Okay. Please be careful to not allow the garlic to burn. Once it burns, it will be bitter. You want to make sure you have a constant tossing motion in here. Swirl it, toss it. Okay, this stage here, we're going to go ahead and introduce the sesame oil. Just a good amount of it here. Coat. Dash of the vinegar. Salt. And some white pepper. And there's your long green beans, stir-fried. Please don't overcook them. Look at the color. Still vibrant, garlic's unburnt, and not excessive amount of oil. Just enough to glaze, and that's all you want to do. Plate. Now we're going to go ahead and take your big scoop here. You want to take about a good scoop of this, and we're going to plate. Okay. You could do this with this, or you could do this with a spatula, whichever you have. It's very important to note that Chinese food does not require plate up, individual plate up, but it is a family style plate up. It's meant to be shared, large quantities. Okay. Have here. So you have here your long green beans stir fried.